Hi guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. This is my second time filming this because my camera wants to stop recording when I'm not done speaking, and then I don't know where I left off and I have to just fucking restart. So we're gonna address the elephant in the room. I have to like obsessively watch to make sure it's still recording. My hair is purple. I just wanted to change it up a little bit for once and do something fun. I like it a lot. I can't get it out. It's kind of stuck, so I hope you guys like it because you're gonna see it quite a bit. So today's video is going to be essentially a entire reflection on the year of 2023 for me. We're still in January right now when you're gonna be seeing this video, so I wanted to do kind of a reflection on 2023 / explaining my absence yet again on YouTube, because I feel like every few months I have to come back and be like, hey, sorry I didn't post for a few months. So I'm gonna be reflecting on the entire year of 2023. It brought me a lot of good, a lot of very bad, but definitely a very transformative year. I'm not into the whole new year, new me stuff, but I do really enjoy, I'm huge on self-reflection and reflection in general, and I like the amount of reflection that the new year brings. And I turned 25 on January 8th, so new year, and I just turned 25, so for me it's like a little extra, you know. But yeah, I feel like I keep making these videos, so I'm really sorry. Normally they're very lighthearted, happy videos with a positive undertone where I'm like, hey guys, like sorry I didn't post for a few months. I was just out living my best life, doing the most. This time, unfortunately, it's not going to be as positive of a video, but I'm sorry if I'm looking down as well. I literally like wrote all fucking notes in my phone because I didn't want to miss any points, and that's really the only way I can like properly articulate my thoughts, to be honest. So before we actually get started with the video, I just want to set the intentions and the tone for the video. I don't like speaking about my own hardships online because it just feels kind of tacky in a way. I don't like I don't like being in the public eye, which is weird because I'm doing YouTube and I do social media, and it's a big like internal conflict that I constantly have because my biggest passions are content creation in terms of photography, videography. I love fashion, my biggest hobbies are forms of expression, so it's difficult, but I don't like being in the public eye at all. If it was up to me, I would have no social media at all. I would whatever, but I'm happiest when I'm enjoying my hobbies, which unfortunately directly relate to being in the public eye. So I don't like speaking about my hardships online. It feels sort of tacky in a way. Like I just don't want people to feel sorry for me. Genuinely, I know everyone says that. Truly, like I literally, you guys know, if you've been following me for a long time, you know me. I just don't care. I don't want to be perceived at all. I don't want to be looked at. I don't care what people think about me at all, like positive or negative. I just don't care. But I also, like, I don't want people to feel bad for me at all. I've always shared a lot of my life online, so of course I'm going to get questions when I start changing the type of stuff that I'm posting or whatever. People see stuff, so obviously they're gonna question it. It is what it is. That's perfectly fine. So we're just gonna get into the entirety of 2023. Don't want anyone to feel bad for me, because the end of it sucked. I was hit with 3 very traumatic experiences pretty much all at once, and okay, so every 5 minutes or so it just stops recording, so that's just sick. Kind of set good intentions for 2024, tell you guys I'm always working on myself and setting goals, so it's not like something new, but I do want to set some goals for 2024 going forward, not only just for myself, but for like my YouTube channel and everything like that, as well as I'm going to be discussing the 3 traumatic experiences that I went through, not so that anyone feels bad for me. I've been perfectly fine. I'm genuinely like the happiest that I've been in years, so I don't want anyone to worry about me or feel bad. Everything is good now, but it wasn't before. And genuinely just, I know from my own personal experiences when I'm going through something and I'm watching videos of people that I resonate with sharing their own experiences online, it really does help me. Or if they had just gone through a similar experience and they're doing well now, kind of letting you know that it is going to be okay. I'm sorry about this loudest truck. You have to park there, sir. So yeah, that's kind of what's going to be going on in this video. Let's get into it. So first, we're going to talk about the start of 2023. I was genuinely thriving. I was going out. I was enjoying all of my hobbies. Like I was I'm very like ADHD brain. I don't know if I actually have ADHD, but I'm pretty damn sure I do. But it does make it very difficult for me to enjoy my hobbies because I have so many. Like, I'm just a hobbyist by nature, and I get very like, I heard someone describe it as like, if it's not even a task, it's a hobby, but like if you paid me $1 million to do this task right now, like I still wouldn't be able to do it. It's just like a mental block. I'm like that with all of my hobbies: gaming, reading, photography, videography, everything. So it does make it very difficult, but I was just thriving in terms of all of that stuff. I was going out, I was going to concerts, I was seeing my lifelong favorite bands, I was meeting people, I was making friends. Everything was perfect. And then, like I said, I was hit with 3 very traumatic experiences. I was also traveling, which I never do. Hello from me in the future. I'm just editing this right now, and I just wanted to insert this because, like I said, I don't want anyone to feel bad for me at all, but I definitely downplayed the severity of these situations and definitely downplayed how negatively they impacted me at the time because it was really bad. I just want to know if anyone can like relate to this analogy. But do you ever, like, things get so bad that you literally almost become religious and you're like, please, anyone out there, like, please, anybody, hello, anybody out there, like, please help me, like, please God, please save me or kill me. Like, you're not even religious, and then you heal from all of that, and then you're like, oh, like, Miss Girl, like, that's not you. That's what happened to me. So the first thing that happened, I've been getting asked about so much. My almost 5-year relationship did come to an end. I'm not gonna go into much detail about that, of course, because it's really no one's business. Obviously the people closest to me know, but I'm not about to air that online because that's just unnecessary. But obviously breakups in general are very hard. It's unfortunately one of the hardest things that we have to deal with as human beings. But this was like on a whole other level for me because of the manner of the breakup, and this was someone that I was my like best friend for almost 10 years, and it's a literal grieving process. It was terrible when in your head, like, 1 second, like, everything is great. I had never felt so secure in a relationship before. Like, I had zero, that was the one thing in my life that I was so secure about and thought like I had nothing to worry about ever, and then it was just gone. So it was very traumatic for me. But with that being said, being single, I have been in 2 very long-term relationships with 1 relationship in the middle growing up. So I've been like consistently in a relationship since high school pretty much. And I just turned 25, like I said. So it's been very transformative and very freeing. Not that I'm not free when I'm in a relationship, but it's been very nice to be single. I'm not opposed to, I'm a lover girl at heart. Like, I just want to be someone's wife. Like, casual dating and like talking phases and stuff is so weird to me because I just I've never done that before. I'm just like a, where is my soulmate? Like, where is my soulmate kind of girl? Like, where's my soulmate so I become like a motherly figure. So I don't do any of that crap, which makes it very aggravating because I was dreading sharing that I'm single online for various reasons, because that's not an invitation and people don't understand that. It's very aggravating. It's disgusting to me, and I've had to block a lot of people who I thought were my close friend who I've known for years for being weird. So, because I just don't like that kind of attention. I never have, I never will. I would rather be completely by myself than get a bunch of disgusting attention from random people. And it has also been very transformative for me in the sense that I have been, when I'm dating someone, I literally only see them. I'm very weird. Like, I never had a celebrity crush ever in my life. Like, I just don't see people like that. And I'm not like, what is that term where you're only like attracted to somebody if you have like an emotion? It's not that. I genuinely only see the person that I'm dating when I'm dating them, and I don't know what I like. Like, it's literally to that point. Like, I thought I did. Now that I'm single and I'm like opening my mind, it's so much fun kind of figuring out what I'm actually looking for and what I like. So that's been fun and a little frustrating. So enough about my breakup. We're gonna get into the other 2 topics. The first one I'm not gonna speak too much about because it has to do with my father's health, but we had like a major health scare where they were gonna like send him to Manhattan to get like open heart surgery and like freeze his heart for hours, like all kinds of crazy stuff because of medical malpractice. Thankfully, that didn't even have to happen. And the other situation was my own health, which was a very similar situation that I just got resolved yesterday. This has been going on for a very long time. I'm gonna explain this very briefly. So about a year ago was when I went to a dermatologist for the first time about an issue that I had been dealing with for months, about another year prior, where like right here on my chin, my skin was like thick and it was just annoying. So I went and I was like, hey, like my skin is like thick and it's very annoying, so is there anything that can be done? And they were like, oh, well, normally we would biopsy anything that's weird, and this is weird, so they cut it off. And I was like, okay, cool, they cut it off. They told me they would contact me regardless of the situation, like if it was good or bad, whatever. Didn't contact me, I had to contact them, that's besides the point. They told me it's completely benign, nothing to worry about. We do recommend getting it removed just so it doesn't come back, because it can come back. And I told them, okay, great, it's healing fine right now, like I'm not gonna go through a whole surgery if it's not necessary. So I told them it's healing perfectly fine right now, so I'm just gonna see what happens, basically. And they were like, okay, cool. And then that was it. Fast forward to back when this was all happening and my entire life came crashing down at once. I get a letter in the mail from said dermatology group saying, verbatim, we are contacting you in regards to your biopsy results. We tried to contact you on this date, this date, this date, and could not get a hold of you. Your biopsy results showed a skin cancer called blank. This is a cancer that can spread through your tissue and lead to death. Yes, you heard me right. Can lead to death. A skin cancer. So, I have this in my car and I keep hitting my head on it because I'm in the passenger seat because that's the only way I can film this. A skin cancer. So, I'm freaking out. I'm the type of person who, if I Google my headache symptoms, I have 3 days to live. Like, goodbye everyone, like I'm writing my will. So you send me a letter in the mail saying I have cancer when you told me a year ago that I don't? Like, hello? Someone's getting sued. So I'm freaking out. We can't get a hold of them even. Like, the medical system is so disgusting. But anyway, we literally can't even get a hold of them. So I go to a different dermatologist, and it was this past Monday, so it was almost a week ago. I went to a different dermatologist and I explained the whole situation to them, showed them the letter, and was like, is this cancer? And I'm sorry for speaking down on a medical professional, because I could never go through the schooling and everything that this person has gone through, see the things that they see. But this person was so, like, clearly had no idea what they were talking about at all. And it was very frustrating because I'm just trying to get answers. Like, I'm literally just trying to get answers. You're a dermatologist. Please just give me answers. Like, am I going to die or not? So that was a whole scary thing. And they did not give me clear answers. They just scheduled a whole surgery. She didn't know what she was talking about, to the point where she wrote her little notes and gave it to the front desk lady, and she opened it and was like, I have no idea what this means. Like, your own coworker. But anyway, so yesterday I went through a whole fiasco with the original dermatologist over the phone to be like, hey, like, is there any reason why you told me it's benign, I don't have cancer, and then a year later you told me in a letter that I have cancer that can kill me? Because either you told me I don't have cancer and I do, or I have cancer and you told me I didn't until a year later. Like, so after like months of arguing with these people, I don't have cancer, and they told me that they don't know why that letter was sent to me in the manner that it was, and that it's benign. If any sleazy lawyers want to hit me up, I'm just kidding, but not really. So that was an era in my life, and it was not fun. But like I said, I'm doing genuinely great now. So as far as my New Year's resolutions, I hate that term, I want to be better about my spending habits this year. I just want to try to save as much money as I can. I want to do a lot more creative work this year, especially with my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna have a specific upload schedule, but I want to at least post bi-weekly because I think that at least is very realistic for me. And so far, we're only a month in, but we're doing good so far. And I obviously want the quality of my content to be better this year than it ever has. I am going to be working on the typical setup tour that I do yearly. I did skip, I believe, the last year, and my setup it's entirely different than it was the past few years. Room tour, and I have all new camera equipment. I'm not using my really expensive camera right now, but I did invest in a lot of camera equipment, and I have the potential now to make very, very high quality content, and that, like I said, is one of my biggest passions, so I'm excited about that. I want to get back into how I was the beginning of last year, like I said, where I had a lot more time for my hobbies because I have so many hobbies and just don't do well with making time to do that. And I just want to complete more games. I have a huge backlog of games and books. I want to get through as many as I can and make a nice list and keep track of it. I want to make as much progress as I can on my sleeve for my tattoo, which goes hand in hand with saving money. I always want to get tattoos, but I spend my money and then I can't get tattoos. So that's something I want to put my money towards this year. Those are the main things. There's more, but I'm not going to share it on the internet. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for listening to my little rant and updates. If you made it to the end of this video, I genuinely appreciate you so much. I do get a lot of very, very sweet messages from you guys, and it means the world to me. I always get people asking if I'm going to upload more on YouTube and like where are my YouTube videos, yada yada yada, are you gonna post this video? It means so much to me because that is my biggest passion, and just for everyone's continued support in general. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.